Hey guys, I'm here again. This is Hannah. Explore with Hannah. We have this wonderful thing to explore today. I want to introduce you to an amazing book called Becoming Supernatural. The book is written by Dr. Joe Dispenza. But before I get to the summarizing the book, I want to tell you the story how I came across this book. Well, it was January 22, I think. I was brokenhearted. It was just 1st January. The night before was New Year's Eve. I was brokenhearted. In that time, me and my husband, we were broken up. I was not fulfilled, although I was out there meeting other people, but nothing was the way I wanted to be. Although I had a job that was okay, I was living a good life. I had a roommate back then. The bills were paid. Everything was normal, okay. But the spark was not there. And I never get satisfied when the spark is not there. So the night before we went out, partied and stuff like that. But I was like, I wanted 22 be different. I wanted to do something. So I just opened my laptop and I was planning to travel. I wanted to become a volunteer, go to Africa, maybe do English teaching or something like that, do volunteer work. So I was just checking different countries, what is available there, or even South America, how I can do it. And then I just opened YouTube and I came across a video. That was first time I came across that podcast and that specific video. All of a sudden, I can call it was a miracle, because I believe nothing is by accident in this life. So it's always designed. So that day, that particular day, 1st January of 22, was designed for me to meet that video, which the podcast is School of Greatness. You might heard of it, the School of Greatness, hosted by Lewis Howes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. I'm sorry, Luis, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. It's an amazing podcast. It's part of my daily routine now. When I go for a walk in the morning or I exercise in the morning, I always listen to this podcast. Luis always brings brilliant people, successful people in different categories and interview them. And they always give amazing keys to the life. If you are hearing somebody's breathing, is my husband fell asleep on the couch. I'm sorry, but this is my office and he's in my office and he falls asleep. I cannot wake him up. Just bear with it. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the video. So I was telling that particular episode, Dr. Joe Dispenza was the guest. The episode was like 2 hours half, because it was a mix from different episodes. Luis has interviewed Dr. Dispenza multiple times. The main part of the episode was the recent episode that they were sitting on the table in Luis' office, but there was some other part of previous episode mix in it. It was amazing. It was amazing. I watched that video more than 10 times. I still watch it today. It teaches me so many things. Even now I have goosebumps when I remember. So I went and brought my notebook. When I pressed play and I watched it, I got hypnotized by the video. So I just paused it. I went and brought a notebook. You should know me by now. I love to take notes. When I'm so interested in something, I have to take notes from it. So I brought my notebook and pressed play and watched that video, took notes. He talked about when we want something from lack, we will never have it, or if we have it, we just not satisfied with it. It's more professional the way Dr. Dispenza put it, and there were so many points in that video. I will try to find that link and include in this video so you can go and watch it. So once I watched that video, I just love the theory of Dr. Dispenza, the way he put things, the way he believe in his stuff, and the way he see things is very unique. It's just like mixing science and spirituality and so much belief in the human brain and human potential. So it just inspired me so much. I went ahead, searched about him. I found out that he has events yearly. That is my dream to participate in one of his events. It's one of my goals and dreams, is in my to-do list. I would love to do that. So I found out about his website, his events, also his books. He has a lot of meditation though. I will include the link to his website into the comment section as well. I have already read 2 of his books. One, Becoming Supernatural, which I'm going to summarize soon after this part of the video. And the second one is How to Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. That book, that was the first one I read. The second I read Becoming Supernatural. Best, like, you should go and read it. That's the only thing that I can say. Go find it, download it, buy it. Whatever you do, you buy it. Physical one, download the virtual one. He has, I think, audio books as well. Just go find it out and read it. It's a must. It's a must because it opens our eyes to a part of life that nobody did it before. His ways are so unique. Just go find it and start reading that book. Your life will be changed as mine has changed. After watching that video, after coming across the books and I read those books, my life changed. I had to move from the apartment I was living, which made life difficult for me. I moved out. I found my own place. It was not the best place I wanted to be, but it was so cold, winter time. So I just had to find something. The first available apartment that I found, I went into that. I went ahead and I took it. You know, it's not easy to find the housing in Istanbul, especially if you are a foreigner and if you are a single person. It's more difficult. So once I moved in the new place and I settled, I worked on myself very hard. I was doing the meditation in those books. I was following up with the podcast. I was following up whatever I find from Dr. Dispenza. I go for it. I do the practices, and that lack inside of me went away. I was filled with love, with self-love, and I was ready to explore a new world that I built it myself. So I went ahead and I contacted my ex-boyfriend, which is my current husband right now. We started talking, we met, we solved all the unresolved issues, and we got back together. It was not an immediate process. It took like 5 to 6 months, but after that we moved in, we got engaged, we got married, and today we are happy living together. And I can say all the thanks goes to Luis and Dr. Dispenza with their wonderful job. Now let's start the video. Let me tell you about this book, Becoming Supernatural. As I said, this book is an awesome book called Becoming Supernatural. I mentioned, written by Dr. Joe Dispenza. It's a mixture of spirituality, science, and it talks about the power of human brain and human mind and the potential we have in us, the supernatural capability that we have in us, and we can easily, with the right actions, bring it to the reality. He starts by explaining some cool stuff from neuroscience and quantum physics. These examples that he gives helps us understand his ideas from the scientific point of view. Let's say it is an invisible energy field, okay, that connects everything in the universe. And guess what? We can actually influence and connect to this field through our thoughts, emotions, and feelings. Is it not wonderful? Let me go further. Furthermore, Dr. Dispenza gives us a lot of techniques that help us tap into our supernatural potential. He talks about the power of meditation and visualization and how important they are, and how we can use these tools and reprogram our mindset and change our life by creating new pathways into our brain. By doing these techniques, we can break free from old beliefs, old habits, and everything that set us back, hold us back, and do not let us reach the life of our dreams. The other important thing that Dr. Dispenza is talking about is how our emotion and feelings can affect what we manifest in life. Imagine we have a lot of negative feelings and negative emotions and stress. Definitely what we invite to our life, it will be totally different with what we can invite to our life when we are in a positive mood, with positive feelings, feeling happy, energetic, full of life. But don't worry. Furthermore, he gives us a lot of techniques and strategy that you can let go of all those emotional baggages and replace them with positive emotion. And once you go further in the book is full of inspiring story of real lifetime people that attended to Dr. Dispenza's events or learn about his teaching and what he preaches, and they change and transform their lives using his techniques, his teachings. It's amazing. If you just read those stories, it truly inspires you, truly motivates you to go further and learn about these techniques and make it practical in life. It's amazing. Also, he shares a lot of scientific research, his own scientific research that his team does it. He and his team do all this research. He shares a lot of charts, table, and real brain scans that shows how you can heal yourself, how you can heal your illnesses, how you can heal your life. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm even excited when I'm talking about it. You don't know. You just should go and buy this book and start reading it. At the end, I want to conclude this book. In a nutshell, Becoming Supernatural is a holistic approach to personal growth from my point of view. It actually combines science, spirituality, and a lot of practical techniques, and it teaches us how to transform our lives, and it inspires us to tap into all those supernatural abilities that exist in each and every one of us. Please go further, buy this book, start reading it, and tap into your supernatural abilities. I will put a link for you to be able to find out this book and buy it. And I just want to thank you for coming to the end of the video. Please don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and share this video with those friends and families that need to hear these motivational words, or they need a book like this. Give them this video. It's a gift. Until another video, love you guys. Bye.